DC Comics are responsible for some of the best villains in all of the superhero realm. However, with some great creativity also comes some duds that make us question how they even got pen to paper and got printed. I'm Connor Franks from Team Venom Media, and this is the top 10 worst DC villains. Number 10. The Rainbow Raider. This weak and vaguely offensive supervillain had one motivation for his journey into villainy: colourblindness. Yep, that's right. Rainbow Raider, aka Roy G. Bivolo, was determined to become an artist despite his colourblindness. His father built him a pair of goggles that emit solar beams of rainbow that he can ride around on, using said rainbows for art heists, which, considering he wanted to appreciate art, for some reason he didn't want anyone else to. Number 9. Mad Mod. This villain looks like if all the Beatles was formed into one being, and then the Queen threw up on top of that being just to make it a little more British. Named after the 60s mod look in the UK, Neil Richards is a villain of the Teen Titans, making his first appearance in 1967. With no actual powers, all Mad Mod has going on for him is hired goons, which is the bare minimum for a villain, and his death traps, which normally match his outfit in somewhere. Slaying the looks? Sure. Slaying the heroes? Not so much. Number 8. Folding Paper Man. Yep. Folding Paper Man. How this went from idea to pitch to printed comic character is baffling, but here we are nonetheless. His ability means he can shift his anatomy into thin shapes like paper. He can give a very mean paper cut, sure, but can you believe he was created to battle Superman? He's ridiculous, and you know what? He doesn't even deserve any more of my words. Number 7. Sandblaster. Sandblaster's power is literally shooting powerful blasts of sand from his hands. Seen as a knockoff of Marvel's Sandman, Blaster didn't exactly set the world on fire. Hardly a worthy adversary for a hero such as the Flash, but an excellent adversary for a child with an ice cream cone, or a seagull digging for scraps, or no, I'm out. I've got nothing. Number 6. Penguin. That's right, Penguin has made this list. Penguin was born deformed, then one day decided to commit crimes, while also doing said crimes in some kind of penguin-themed way. And by that I mean not his own Paddington style, but the style that revolves around penguins, or winter. He's terrible at crime, and once again the only thing he has going for him are his hired goons, which never really stop vigilantes from randomly showing up and beating Penguin for information. I stand by the only reason that Penguin has any kind of fanfare is how long he's been around. Plus Danny DeVito. Number 5. Calendar Man. Calendar Man is a successful inventor, capable of designing the machinery needed to deploy his various holiday themes schemed. But that's being said, that's about as far as it goes for the foe. His crimes are normally petty or ridiculous, and he leaves that many clues behind he's always stopped before it even really begins. Not really worthy of being a villain when every hero knows where you're gonna be before you do anything villainy. Number 4. Clock King. William Togman has no secret weapons or powers, just an extraordinary sense of good timing. Terrible story, terrible name and terrible costume. This is another one that makes you wonder how it even got past a meeting, never mind became a real character. But then again, his original nemesis was Green Arrow, so you know, it was probably an even match. He's appeared in multiple different comics, which is baffling. However, I can only assume he wants to commit crimes to the song TikTok by Kesha. Number 3. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. These Alice in Wonderland inspired goons don't have any powers, except they're kind of round and rotund. These cousins, real names Dumfrey and Denver Tweed, never really move much in general, usually using hired guns to do any heavy lifting. You'd think that in the comic books, when you've got two people who are very rotund and very round, that they'd be powerhouses against any hero they could stand against. But alas, no, that's why they are number 3. Number 2. The Fiddler. Beyond a name that strikes Predator with white van vibes, the Fiddler just sucked as a villain. His magical powers could only be channeled through his violin. While he was probably meant to appear as a music conductor with his tuxedo-ish attire, he looked more like a touchy uncle at a wedding. And we're all thankful Deadshot ended this character's run before it went to any jail time, or God forbid, any dark Batman level stories. Number Number 1. Egg Foo. Egg Foo. Egg fucking Foo. This Wonder Woman villain is literally a giant egg, sporting a racist Fu Manchu mustache, mangling his R's in words, a lousy pun name, just a massively racist Chinese stereotype. The fact this was even created is baffling. The fact it has made more appearance through the years is even fucking crazier, even if they have tried to die down any apparent racism. I say it one more time. Egg Foo. Thank you everyone for watching. Please check out our other things on our channel, and also don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.